Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Wednesday, September the 7th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get in. And I share my screen all day long, and I am live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And if you'd like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is the link you can use, and you will see a promo code there. Well, I'm just back from a few days in New York City. Only missed a couple of trading days, but glad to be back. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get back into the shake of things, but actually traded a little more than I thought I would today. Now, this is the only stock that I traded while I was gone. I actually got this yesterday. Um, this is one that Jane in our room, Airplane Jane, if you follow her, she's been a big proponent of this one. I sure wish I had got into it a little bit earlier. Here is down at 27 cents just maybe a week and a half ago. And evidently, they're trying to come out of bankruptcy. I think American Airlines was the last one to kind of do some kind of a reorganization with them. I don't know all the ins and outs. I know that September 21st is some kind of an important date in which they go in front of the judge that will either say yes or no to the reorganization. I think that's what kind of the news is. But and it is a pink sheet stock, so I don't it's not for everybody, and I generally don't do this, but I just thought, you know what, I was going to take a flyer on this one. So yesterday, when it got back into this is not right. We got the stock in the 90s, so right around this area here, and it fell back down. Could have sworn it closed. There's something wrong with this chart, to be honest with you. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm in at 93 cents, so we'll see what happens. The 21st is a day I may not want to hold right at that time, but we'll see what happens. So, what else did I do today? SE was, excuse me, this one I had noticed actually. I had turned on my computer, I think on Tuesday, and I noticed that this one was kind of flying. If you take a look at the daily chart, it's had a heck of a day. Yeah, this is the day on Monday. And so it popped up, and so this was the first trade I took today. It was a really quick one. I got in at 41.62 on this candle here, and kind of just a quick scalp. I got out at 47.72, hoping, of course, that this would keep moving up higher and maybe challenge that 42. Didn't, and I exited at 41.75. Ions was one that looked interesting. Again, high momentum trade right at the beginning. Got in at 31.23. Look at this candle up there. Did not scalp it out, and it basically whipped me out. So I took about an 18-cent loss on that one. However, Holly did come through for me today on SGMS. Look at this. So Holly made the call right here at 10:16. So this was, I don't know why this is not showing up here. Interesting. I don't know if that's a bit of a bug. Let me just see something here. Don't seem to have the blue arrow. I'm not sure if something's going on here. Okay. I don't know if they got rid of the blue arrow. I'm on a later build now than you people who are probably watching this. But at any rate, the Holly call was at 10:16, so it was right around here. I took the trade, waited just a little bit, went up, down, and I decided to take the trade at 10:18. Put a mark on it. Right around here. Beautiful next candle. Took some out at 10:33. Took some more out at 10:50. It was all the way up here. Actually, took some out at 10:50 as it came back down, and then got out of the trade at 10:44. But this was a nice quick trade. Probably within about 25 minutes, 25 minutes. Nice quick trade, and after I got into it, it started to move really, really quickly. So, love that trade. BZH did not work out. Took this one. This was from the Predator list actually, and took the trade right here at 1266. 1266, and again, another quick scalp was to be had. I resisted it, and I actually ended up taking a loss of, let's say I got it at 1258, so about a 9-cent loss. Now, I'm still in this one, this X, I always get the symbol mixed up, XTLB. I'm still in this one. I know it looks awful, awful, awful. This is not one I would typically get into. And in fact, on the daily chart, it's really not one I probably should have got into, but because you're probably going to get some resistance here. But it did pop over one. The let's see, the short interest is some crazy 596. Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong. The short float is 9%. And it's trading 42 times what it normally would be trading. So I thought I'd take a chance on it when it popped over one, but it just didn't. It just really hasn't done anything. I'm in at 108, so it's not terrible or anything. The other one is NAVB that we have many of us in the room have been following this one, trying to see if we can get a trade. I actually did trade this one. Waited several times for that one break, got in at 103, sold some at 106 on these. Look at these candles. It's very messy, and then sold back at $1. So basically, I was completely flat on the trade. Kind of I'm going to keep watching it, see if it can take out the high of the day at 110. It's just kind of messy. You don't like to see these, all these topping tails. The buyers try to take it up, sellers knocked it down. Granted, the sellers did try to knock it down here, and the sellers took it right, or buyers took it right back up. But so you do see these bottoming tails also. So it's just kind of a war going on right now. So it's just one that I will keep an eye on and see if I want to eventually trade it by the end of the day. And I think that is all she wrote. Yeah, I'm going to get back to the trading room. Just don't want to. I have to admit, a little bit tired. Our flight was about 2 hours delayed, so instead of getting in at about 9:30 last night, didn't get in till about midnight. Up at 4:45. So a little bit tired today. Should be back to normal though tomorrow. All right. So thanks very much for listening. And again, here's how to get into our room. This is the address. No strings attached. I do share my screen, and I'm live all day long, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And again, this is the link you can use if you'd like to take out a subscription. With the promo code, it works out to a little over $4 a day if you take everything on an annual basis. All right. Thanks very much for listening, and we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.